how are you doing? I hope you're enjoying your weekend. And today we'll be looking at note-taking methods that improve retention. Note-taking methods that improve retention. First of all, what is note-taking? Okay, note-taking is a practice or a method of putting down, writing, recording an important information from different sources or platforms. Like maybe you are in a lecture hall, or you are reading, or you are trying to grasp through a book, or you are studying. You put down important information from whatever you are listening to. There are 5 different ways on how to do your note-taking, what we call Cornell note-taking method. There are 4 ways that you can do this kind of note-taking. Number 1, it involves note section. This is a section where you put down your main ideas from that lecture that you are listening to, or from the book you are reading, or from any workshop you went to, or maybe you wanted to take things down. You put down the main ideas. That is what we call note section. And then secondly, we have what we call Q section. This is a section where you write down questions from the main idea. And then sometimes in a lecture hall, or when someone is trying to get information from a thing that is happening, and something may cross your mind. It happens to everybody. So that is what we call Q section. That is where you write the things that come through your mind, and then the questions that probably is coming from the main idea that the presenter is talking about. Another part of this Cornell note-taking method is what we call summary section. This is where you have a recap. That's, you write down the summary of everything that you've gathered from that particular lecture. You note them down. You know of everything that is being talked about, every information that you think is very essential for your use. You summarize it, maybe in the way you want, that you can easily remember, or you can easily memorize. Go to number 2, the Feynman method. The Feynman method. What do I mean by this Feynman method? When you are talking about this particular method, the first thing for you to do is to do what? Is to learn a concept. What exactly am I trying to get from this particular message that is being passed across? Explain it in a simple language. And what else should I know when I'm using this Feynman method? Another thing is to identify gaps in your understanding. What this person